podcast. I'm your host, Wesley.
It's Byron, man. What's up, big dogs?
It's Durante. I'm him.
Ball gang, apparently.
Bald gang today because I got the fresh ball, even though I'm wearing a hat. No, I ain't got fresh ball. I need to ball my stuff. I need to ball it, bro. I want to get braids, but I ain't got time to wait for it.
You gotta wait for hair. I mean, I don't think they're really trying to ship that right now. I mean,
they keep messing with me, man. But bald is in.
You the one that said you wanted to get braids. I'm just telling you, it's probably not with the COVID stuff going on. It's probably not good to get somebody else's hair on your head right now.
Sheep hair, monkey hair.
I mean, if you want some wool on your head, I mean, it probably. Well, never mind.
I keep saying it.
Never mind.
No, we good, y'all.
Anyway,
having a good Sunday.
I hope everybody is having a good Sunday and everybody's been staying safe.
A wonderful week, man.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful week, bro.
Well, I mean, you was probably in the heat a lot, so I don't know how well your week was.
I was in the heat.
He trying to be funny.
He had some technical difficulties.
I had 2 power outages back to back.
Yeah,
I thought I was going to get fired.
2 of the hottest days of the year.
Bro, facts, yo.
So that's why I was saying that, you know what I mean?
I can't move in with you.
Yeah, you did, because it's hot.
I need an air conditioner.
Yeah, well, I fixed it now, but that day it was hot to shit.
I'm telling you, I walked out that day, automatic sweat. Lost all water. I said, God, dog is hot. This devil sauna.
Yeah, it was terrible. But anyway, let's get into this thing.
Let's go.
So, as everybody knows, we're currently involved in protests and things to try to get things better for our community. And we've had some fallout from that. Actually, quite a bit of fallout. Mm-hmm. We've had protests. Yeah. You know, because last Sunday, it was kind of protests going on, some stuff going on. But after we had our meeting, and after we talked about everything that we talked about last week, we actually had some action jump off in our town, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But basically, quick rundown, peaceful protest. As soon as the night hit, all of a sudden, things went crazy. According to some people, shots were fired from the roof of the building.
Yeah, from what I heard.
According to the people in the building, someone shot from the crowd. Now, here's my problem with that. This is my problem with a lot of this stuff. It doesn't make sense the second way. And the reason I say that is this. The building was guarded by armed militia. Literally, the militia from our area showed up to guard this building. It was 20 militiamen from different sectors of their militias, from I think it was Nelson, Bedford County, maybe Amherst, and maybe one other place. I don't remember. Anyway, they showed up to guard the building, and they were fortified. So I feel like if they would have heard a shot, they would have shot. Because these boys had some guns on them. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the images that I sent to the chat.
Yeah. Look, the boys they were built.
They was ready.
One of them, I know he didn't go through anything military because he did not fit that bill. The rest of them, though.
Oh, the big dude?
Yeah. No.
The big dude without the vest?
No, hell no. Excuse me, I try not to cuss on him. The rest of them, Delta, maybe, Rangers, they were built. I was like, all right, they know a couple of things, maybe. But
yeah, everybody else had a vest on. They ain't had one his size. They was still making his vest. You know, being a big deal. Sometimes you got to order some stuff. Yeah, they got to get the plate right, everything to fit.
I seen the picture. I was. And even my little small town, those guys. I'm not. I
heard South Boston was kind of peaceful.
It was peaceful, but those guys were out there. Not the same guys, but same type. It might have been the same guys.
Let's be honest.
So
because they didn't show up the second day, they was only there for one day.
But what somebody said was that they're out there. Those guys are out there in case out of towners, like the rioters, come out. In quotations.
Okay, let them tell you that if they won't.
Hey, I'm just
speaking. All right, here's the thing.
I'm an expert about nothing.
Yeah, so am I, but I'm good at what I saw.
I'm good at what I saw.
Bruh, they literally
I'm good at what I saw.
Let me tell you.
They didn't have his hands on the street. He think he know, but he don't know.
Oh, I was there for Lynchburg. I can't tell you about South Boston.
Yeah, South Boston. I can tell you about.
But
I'll give you that.
Let me tell you, they was out. Have you ever seen that big truck that has Cop Lives Matters on the back of it?
No.
Yeah.
Bro, they had that park right next to 5th and Federal.
Oh, that's a bet.
I think the militia dudes jumped out the back of it. I swear to God. I think they just showed up and was like, hey, we guarding this place. Y'all jumped out the truck, lifted out the back, 18 dudes jumped out.
That's
Huh? Well, they had to travel somewhere. That's not true. I'm making that up. But it was like it was there to antagonize. Because obviously they know why the people were out there to protest everything that's been going on. And the fact that the owner of that establishment seemed like he had some racist views and things like that, because he was supporting the guy at Liberty that wanted to get the mask with blackface on it that allegedly has our governor on it in blackface.
Java Falwell, pastor, brother.
No. Jerry Falwell Jr.
Jerry Falwell.
Don't put Jonathan Falwell in it.
Jerry Falwell.
Jonathan Falwell, from all that we know, is a very good guy who does not support anything his brother does. So we need to make that clear right now. I want to clear that up for anybody from this area that attends the church. Jonathan had nothing to do with it. Durante is mistaken on that. I want that to be clear.
Thanks.
But, yeah. Jerry Jr. on the other hand.
Jerry Jr.? Whoa, Lord.
He got some problems. But anyway, so people were there to protest. But here's my thing, and I want y'all to think about this. Okay. The protesters lit the building up with rocks. And the building next to it with rocks.
A couple people on live, I was like, good God.
Now, here's my question. Where did they get the rocks from? You know what I'm saying? It's 5th Street. They got that all bricked up. It's all bricked up. It's all been finished.
You can find rocks, though.
But what I'm thinking, I really think some of that stuff was planted, bro. Have you seen, like the different places
I've seen
where they've been planting bricks and stuff?
Yeah, I have actually seen that. Somebody got a couple cops on video doing that job. I was like, come on, man.
Like, because you think about some of the stuff that you see, like, they have no reason to have the rocks there, the bricks there, none of that stuff. There's no construction going around
in the middle of downtown with no construction in that area. Just laying there.
So I really think
it respawned like Super Mario.
Yeah, it's basically like somebody set it up. You set something in front of somebody, and then they see it, and they like, that's interesting. And then they go about their day, and then all of a sudden, stuff jump off. They're like, oh, snap, those rocks. Let me go grab them real quick. It's set up in the mind for you to actually get them. You know what I mean? And that's been happening, from what I can tell, in a lot of different places, but I think it happened here.
That makes sense.
Because I can't figure out where they got the rocks from. You straight. I can't, because, that part of 5th, I just don't know where they got all the rocks from. I just wouldn't be able to explain it any other way other than the fact that they were set up. But regardless of all that, it happened, and the militia was ready to go. But that was here.
I bet they were.
Bruh, them dudes was ready.
It looked like they was ready from the pictures.
Yeah, man. I can't remember the dude's name now. His last name was Alexander, but he was like the leader of the militia, or the person that got them all together to help come defend 5th and Federal, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you knew it was something was going to jump off, so you just showed up that day to defend it. Okay. That's cool. But forgetting all that, have y'all seen any of the other protests?
The only one that caught my eye that really sparked all was, I think, that 75-year-old man getting pushed.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was disrespectful.
That just takes it another level. It's
but
like,
they lied at first and said he tripped on his own. Like, he tripped up and fell.
You have a whole video.
Yeah. At first they released a statement saying he had tripped up. And then I saw the video and they clearly pushed him.
Clearly pushed him.
And
then didn't help him up.
Didn't help him up in the kitchen.
like that's just unnecessary. I mean, and that's the problem, and that's part of the fight that people are having right now, is the abuse from the cops. Like, this wasn't a black man; this was a white man. But it's just an abuse of authority, and like you said last week, the cops got to be held accountable for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter the race. I mean, obviously, we seem to be discriminated against more, but it's an abuse of authority in general with these cops. Like, I don't.
It's just the cops. I think the cops just scared, man. For real. I ain't trying to say, I ain't trying to justify nothing they doing. I just feel like they just scared. They scared. Like, they just look nervous to me. Like, it looks, any video, they look super nervous, just out their element. Just, you know,
They not used to this, man.
they just not used to
I mean,
it.
I agree with that. But that's part. They need better training.
Yeah.
Like, I get why people are saying defund the police, but I can't get behind that.
It's crazy.
You would defund them?
I can't get behind defunding the police. I get
They need to
it.
be funded more because, you know, I was looking at something. A barber needs more training.
training.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
860 hours for a cop and like
1,500 for
yeah.
a barber.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
If you really
I
think
think
about
I think they need more training.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I think that if they stop buying, okay, they need to stop buying unnecessary vehicles. All right,
The military does it all the time.
I know that but they had y'all's vehicles out there. They had something that you probably drive. Is it MRT or something like that? I can't. It's basically a thing that can run over mines and they ain't got a problem.
Why do they need that?
Bro, they had one out there.
For what?
They brought it from Bedford County.
But for what?
That's what I'm saying. And like literally, it was the 4-wheel version. They literally had it sitting out there as an armored vehicle that they could operate out of. Is it called MRT?
No, that's
It's
another name.
it's
for it.
I can't remember what it's
I know what
called.
you're talking about. I can see it, but I just can't call it.
I looked it up, so but I can't remember what it's called now. But they had it out there just
I
chilling,
know
bro.
exactly what you're talking about.
Big
Why
wheels,
do they
military colored. It just had Bedford County Search and Rescue. It had Bedford County Search and Rescue on the side of it. Like it was a big boy. And
Well,
these
it's
fools,
have that? It's durable though.
Very
The way they
durable.
drive,
It's supposed to be able to run over mines and stuff.
Out here,
so if they stop
get a
by,
Humvee and call it a day.
so if
They
they
9-10 and call it a day. You'll be fine. Like
next thing they're gonna have the truck that you actually drove. They probably already got it though.
they
Let's
have a
be
tank
honest.
out here. I'm be done. I mean, you know what? I quit. I'm going to Russia. I ain't got time for this.
But if they stop buying these vehicles and actually focus into more training,
Yeah.
like, because they need if what we've seen lately is the training that they're getting, then they need more training. Like, if they're training them to subdue and harm and not just subdue and apprehend, something is wrong. Like, they need that. Like, they obviously aren't getting it because you don't push an old. Who raised you?
Yeah.
But
Like, you're not respecting your elders?
But I heard, I think the cops that were with him, like that unit just resigned or like put down the stick. Some I seen they said that those people just said, nah, we can't deal with. If he gonna do that, we can't deal with it. Some of those guys just walked away from it. It's like we can't even deal with it.
I don't know which ones
Like,
walked away from
Like
it.
they turned their badges in, pretty much.
I think they did that
I
because
don't
they were
think
gonna
turned their
find him.
badges in.
I think
they-
you think about a different story.
I think they just changed the different what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Different assignments. They just switched those assignments around. Like the people just resigned from those assignments. I don't think they resigned from the force.
Oh, I know that some people resigned because they were gonna charge one of the guys in their unit for something, and they were like, "Well, if you gonna do that, we quit." I saw that story, and they quit. And I hope they don't get, like everybody was saying, we hope they don't get rehired because that's just stupid. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really can't get behind any of this abuse, but they need more training. But forgetting all that, let's get to sports. But we're not really going to get to sports because we stand in the same world. Y'all's boy, Drew Brees.
Y'all boy.
Y'all's boy.
Man, please don't come at Drew Brees.
Come at Drew Brees. Drew Brees came at us. We didn't.
Still like him as a player. I don't care. About
We nobody solicited. Did
I don't
anybody?
care about that. I still like him as a
But
player.
let me ask you this though.
Talk, I ain't saying nothing. I like him as a player.
Did anybody solicit Drew Brees' opinion about kneeling, about the flag, about any of that, or did he just volunteer that?
Probably volunteered.
He very much volunteered that
You gotta
information.
understand Drew Brees'
Understand what?
background.
I understand his background. How many years has he been in New Orleans? Let's talk about that
Decades.
background.
Decades.
Let's talk about that background.
He was looking at it in more of a military standpoint.
Okay.
So
Okay. With that being said,
all right.
You was in the military?
I'll let you go.
You was in the military, right?
Yeah.
Did either one of y'all view Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem as being disrespectful to the flag?
No.
No.
I didn't view it as that.
Okay. You know why? Because he wasn't kneeling on a flag. He wasn't sitting on a flag. He didn't have a flag wrapped around his head. He didn't have a flag wrapped around his neck. He didn't have a flag on his wrist. These are all things we've seen.
Yes.
But we never seen it from Colin Kaepernick.
Yes.
Colin Kaepernick did an interview while he was still playing. While he was still a player of the 49ers. He clearly said this has nothing to do with the flag. He said this has to do... Actually, in particular, at the time, because obviously it didn't make sense or nobody listened, he spoke about police brutality, and that's why he was kneeling. Point blank, period. So, did Drew not hear that? Did Drew not hear from players in the league? Did he not hear from players in his own locker room when this was happening?
But
So do you change your whole view about Drew Brees after this? Because I'm still
Hold
going
on,
to look
hold
at him as a player. I don't even care about the... I get what you say. I'm like, dang, yo, what were you thinking? But it's like...
I don't think it takes you a day to apologize, too. You know, like, it's just like, so now everything clicked. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden it clicked.
All of a sudden everything clicked to you about, like, hey, I see social injustice. I see the police...
Michael Thomas even said he talked to him.
That's what it was. He realized, yo, my whole team gonna turn on me if I don't do something.
And I pretty much, I think the owner probably put some pressure on him. Football is $1 trillion business, bro.
And then
$1 trillion business,
$1 billion quarterback.
You about to mess up some money. People urging for sports to come back,
yeah,
because that's something they got to hold on to. So he messing up the church's money, man. So he gonna have to do something. So I think that's why he apologized. If it was probably like the regular season and nothing, all this was going on, he wouldn't have did that.
Because that's his opinion. But the only reason I say that is because I like
problem.
Drew Brees as I like Drew Brees as a player. And it's like
I know you got him on your phone.
My guy, bro. He's a good quarterback. Like, he is a Hall of Fame quarterback. That right there was just like all right. But it's not going to make me see him any, deeper than what people want to. Because what people are doing now is taking it and turning it on them like...
Well, cancel culture is a real thing in these streets these days. We done canceled I don't know how many people now. We canceled Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Trina just got canceled, B. Simone got canceled, Desi Banks got canceled.
You said B. Simone.
Drew Brees got canceled. It's been a whole lot of people being canceled. I skipped a whole bunch.
I wouldn't say canceled. I just think
I ain't gonna say canceled.
It's just like a 3 or 4 month span that we'll need to hear from you. Then they can resurface again.
Yeah, he can.
And now what I do like that he did is that he did stick behind his changed opinion. After he changed his opinion, our president said, Drew Brees, you shouldn't have changed your opinion. You should have stood behind what you said. You don't need to apologize, this, that, and the other. And he responded to the president saying, no, I did, basically, and this is why. Because it has nothing to do with the flag, this, that, and the other. I've learned from my teammates, this, that, and the other, that it has nothing to do with that.
The thing is, I'm worried about, you never questioned that at first?
I know.
Like, that's the thing about it. Come on, Breeze. You never, as a man, you never questioned that at first. You just thought they was just being divas.
Yeah, that'll make sense.
Yes,
but
like, they thinking it's all about money because they was like, okay, they just spoiled. You already getting millions, so why would you sit? They thinking it's just some stuff that we just came up with. Like, it's those things really, really happen.
It's real.
There's some people first time really saying this dude get choked like that and killed like that. That was like first time eye opening, like, oh, this stuff really happens.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Have been a lot more.
And I'm sitting there like, y'all wasn't looking at the news when all Freddie Gray and all that type of stuff, Eric Gardner and all them,
Philando Castile.
Yeah,
like you wasn't paying attention because it's like a regular day at the news. It's like a regular day. You see somebody get killed is a wrap. They protest for a day or two, a week or two, and it's over with. This one right here is going to stay for a long time.
It's gonna take over the summer, bro.
Yeah, it basically took over because now everybody was sitting at home. Everybody got to watch it. You just not going on with your regular day no more. You really got to sit there and watch TV because that's pretty much all we got. TV and seeing what's going on. And they got to see, like, yo, this is for real. We getting killed out here.
People out here getting killed, and people out here being abused, and people out here being disrespected. Yeah. And once again, it's not just us. It's just more of us.
Yeah.
Like, they out here killing people of all colors and genders as well. Like, they capped that chick. I think she was from Minnesota, actually.
Yeah.
They dropped that chick up there.
So name is Breonna Taylor?
No, Breonna Taylor. She's a black chick. This is a white lady. But she was from Minnesota. They dropped her. But Breonna Taylor, they ran up in her crib.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Had no reason.
That's what I'm saying.
Had no reason. She was there minding her own business, doing her own. Well, she was asleep.
She was asleep. But her boyfriend shot a shot at the police or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know. He thought somebody was busting in the house, you know? He didn't know.
Old man, they came in and they dropped her.
Yeah.
Old girl would have been 27. She was a fellow Gemini in these streets. So, she would have just turned 27.
That's crazy out here.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't get it, man. I feel like this is time people cross the line. Like, this where the line at. Like, you know, if you still on that side, you're on that side. I probably can't communicate ever with you like that. We can't be on no deep level of understanding.
No, it's not
if
possible.
You're on that side right now because you just don't understand, you'll never understand.
Like, everybody that's saying cop lives matter, it's very interesting that you say that.
That's a job, though, bro. That's not a person,
right?
Like, I mean, it's a person that's doing a job.
What about military lives matter?
Yeah.
We saying that person,
but then people turn around and be like, well, you volunteered for that. This person didn't volunteer to get choked out on the ground.
But see, here's the thing: military and police, it's a voluntary occupation. Well, it's a voluntary occupation. It may be a patriotic occupation, but it's voluntary. You choose that life.
Yeah.
And with that life you chose, you received training.
Yes.
It's not like you didn't receive training. Like, unless you given the go to kill somebody, some missions you supposed to go out here and apprehend and bring back.
Big facts.
So you get training for that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You get trained on how to subdue, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
So if you're receiving training on how to subdue and not on how to kill and harm, and the motto of the police is to protect and serve. Is that right? Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, right?
Yeah, protect and serve.
Protect and serve. So you're supposed to protect your community and serve your community, which means these are your people that you're supposed to protect and serve. So if you are supposed to be protecting and serving somebody, and you get called on a call, and you apprehend somebody for basically petty larceny, and they tell you they can't breathe, you should look into that. You should check their breathing. You should see what's going on. Not continue to subdue and hold and kill. And there's been a lot more cases than George Floyd. A lot more cases. There's been cases after him.
Yeah. But you gotta understand, these cops, when you say protect and serve, they join up to protect and serve their communities.
They protecting and serving themselves.
And I mean, it's self. You know what I'm saying? If you out there, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look out for yourself first because you gotta go home.
Right.
That's your whole goal. Is to go home. That's anybody. If you get deployed, anything. Your whole objective
is going home
and making it back home the way you came.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. And that's. I mean, I can see it from a cop's point, and I can see it, I can see it, but you can't go that far because it don't look like the cop was in no type of danger with his hands in his pocket.
How was he in any type of danger? The man was handcuffed.
Yeah, and he's got
3 other men were on him.
But I'm just saying, I'm trying to fight all the he felt this way, he felt that way. I'm trying to say there was no point. You had 4 officers around you.
He was in complete control of the situation.
Yeah.
He was calm and collected. This is a calculated all day.
Yeah.
Now, with all this being said, let's move on to our next person that we need to discuss, and that's Candace Owens. Y'all hear about this chick?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you heard about it, you haven't. So let me explain, real quick. This will be real quick because I don't want to talk about it too much because she make my palms sweaty. And y'all know my palms get sweaty.
Point Candace Owens first.
Huh?
Who's Candace Owens?
Republican chick. She's on several different news shows. She's political, so they bring her in because she's black and she talks, about the Republican view and how she feels about things, which is perfectly fine. There is absolutely no reason or requirement for anybody to be a Republican or Democrat. It's just a word and term and views and situations. That's all it is. So if you want to be that, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you are still a human. You are a black human, and you live in the United States of America. So, what Miss Owens said basically was, why are we up in arms about what happened with George Floyd? She said basically he does not need to be a martyr for the black community. She said that he was a criminal. She brought up his entire criminal history. She said that the autopsy showed that he had drugs in his system. And she said that the black community needs to stop gathering and wanting to pick up the lowest denominator, is basically what she said. She said, we always gather and want to defend the lowest denominator, but no other community does so. That's what she said. Now, what I need Ms. Owens to understand is this.
You talk a little too calm, scaring me.
I need Ms. Owens to understand that some of the reasons why our community is how it is because of a system that's been put in place to put us in positions where we, not all of us, but some of us can't get out.
Yes.
Now, she also spoke to the fact that the violent crimes in the nation, while the black community only holds 44% of the population. No, 9% of the population. We hold over 44% of the larger crimes committed, like murders and things of that nature. Well, that all may be true. And if you got facts to back it, that's wonderful. But it doesn't erase the fact that a man should not get murdered because someone is scared of him. If someone's put in a position that they should be apprehending for any reason. Now, Mr. Floyd may have had a criminal past, but that was the past. He had no recent crimes over the past 4 or 5 years that we could bring up, that we could mention. So therefore, there's no reason that she needed to bring that up at that time.
And that's like another knock on our community too. People feel like only black people can't grow. Like if we do something, it feel like it's stuck with them for 30 years. Like, we can't grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that? Like, everybody else can grow. Like,
right.
We can forgive. Like, Drew Brees, he can say something one day, and the next minute, everybody apologizes, and we forgive him. That's just our culture. Like, we forgive, but nobody forgives us. Like,
right.
We always hate it.
And I get it.
I can use my example.
I mean, if you want to.
Do you know what I'm about to say?
Yeah, if you want to.
What am I about to say?
Go on, talk about it.
I want to make sure I'm in the right boat, though.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
you
riding.
laugh so you know.
I'm in the boat with you. Let's ride.
No, you not, man.
Let's go.
Driving in the boat. Nah.
Drive the boat. Drive the yacht.
It's like you just bring up what she said. You bring up something. My fault. You bring up something that 4 or 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What is that going to do for me now?
It's just to incriminate you, to make you seem like the bad guy.
I have something.
You know exactly what that was being used for, Durante.
I have something on my own. Talking about me.
I'm talking about you.
On my record.
And you know what that was used for. Being used against you for.
And it's not even anything big, but since that's on my record,
we got to bring it up.
We have to talk about it. Let's talk about it. For fucking what?
Because
what is that going to do for me now? Because that's just something that's old. But because that's what you think I'm going to still do.
No, it's because it
makes
makes
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. And
it just makes you look. If they did that,
if this is gonna make me look
to
bad,
make you look bad,
go ahead and make them look bad.
To sway the opinion of the people. In particular, they want to sway the opinion of that person.
Yes.
And in this particular view, she wants to sway the opinion of the people.
Yes.
So that she can show. Like, she kept repeating doing the thing.
I ain't gonna put my business out too much, but you understand what
I'm rolling with you.
I'm
not
just
putting
the
your
people
business.
probably like, what is he talking about? I ain't gonna put myself out there too much. I got something on my record. Something happened. It got brought up 5 years later. And it's like, why are we even
rolling with
about
you?
this, bro?
Like, they got
it irritates me to this day. It's
it
like,
should.
why is this even
because that's exactly what Candace Owens was
that
doing.
Is childish and adorable.
It's not adorable.
That's
it's
do something else with your life.
It's
kick
quite
rocks
despicable.
and kick a boulder. For all I care.
Yeah, kick a boulder and break a toe. Anyway, it's very despicable. It's just deplorable as we have an action. I don't understand people, but basically,
you can go in any of these people's closets and find something, and they don't want that to come out. Why do that to us? Like, why do that? What's the point of it?
Like, she wants to change the agenda. She doesn't think. Now, what I want her to understand is that we not
Your palm sweat.
Yes, very much so. Like, we are not.
She wants a better victim. That's what it sounds like. Why couldn't it have been
whoa.
somebody that?
But here's the thing, though.
No, that was deep. Yeah,
No,
that's
she wants
facts.
a better victim.
That's what
like,
it
you
sounds
want a
like.
better victim. Like, hey, a victim is a victim, and nobody's better. Like,
That's crazy.
If you
just
did
like we're
something,
saying, he's the lower opponent. So
Yeah.
why are we worried about him?
yeah, you just want a better victim. So you wanted the dude that teaches at the school to be a victim. Like, we need him. We need everybody.
But here's
I
the
mean,
thing:
everybody
they've been the same victims. Like, they haven't.
Yeah,
like,
like,
what she
it's-
misses, and this is what I want her to understand.
Talk.
We are not just going off because of George Floyd at all. We are protesting the fact that we are
Previous
being
events.
we are being mistreated by the people. We've been mistreated for years. At this point, basically, we are done. Like, basically, George Floyd was the potato that broke the wagon. The straw that broke the camel's back. However you want to say it.
You know how you been in school? Well, I was made fun of when I was little. You know, and that bully keeps poking at you. And then finally you go off. That's what happened. This
has happened. This has happened before.
But what I'm saying is, before we kept getting poked at. It's like, all right, leave me alone. Now you getting to fool me.
Yeah,
I went out of my mind, and I'm beating this out of this until it's.
We
resolved.
need this done.
That bully is getting his L right now.
Right,
and speak.
Like,
That's the best way to put it.
George Floyd died, and yes, but we definitely want justice for him and his family and everybody else. But it's a combination of everything, and she needs to understand that. Like, the same thing happened back in the '60s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all this stuff happened. You had Emmett Till getting killed in '55. His killers this had nothing to do with the police. His killers were let free. They then told their story and basically admitted that they did it and got paid $4,000 in 1955. $4,000, 1955. That's a lot of money to get paid
In 1950.
Yeah.
in 1955.
Yeah.
They got to tell their story because of double jeopardy laws that basically said that they couldn't get them. Okay. So then you jump forward. We got all our civil rights stuff going on. We got people getting killed. We got people getting hosed. We got the Birmingham girls that got killed at the church because the KKK set a bomb. Set a bomb outside of a church on a Sunday morning about 10 o'clock. Girls in Sunday school, minding their business, trying to do what they do. They set a bomb outside of it, killed the girls. They didn't know they were going to kill the girls, but they knew that they were going to get somebody because they set a bomb outside a church.
Yeah.
You set a bomb, it's a means to harm.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. Like, they go to investigate what's going on. The head of the FBI at the time, was it Herbert Hoover? Whatever his name was. I think I got that right. No, I probably got that wrong.
Keep it going.
Anyway, if I got his name wrong, I apologize. It's just I'm rolling with information. Basically, he doesn't want to convict because he's against the civil rights movement. He knows who did it. He got the information on it, but he doesn't do anything about it. They get one guy. They don't get the other guys until I think the 90s. The other guy died. Never got him. Then Dr. King gets killed. That was it. The community went off. and we expressed our emotion. We rioted, we protested, and then they passed the Civil Rights Act. History is always set to repeat itself unless you actually view it and look at it, and people never do.
Yeah.
But that's why history repeats, and that's exactly what we got going on right now. Now, George Floyd wasn't as prolific as Martin Luther King, obviously, and he was not a speaker for the community, and he didn't do any of that stuff.
That was the last nerve plucked.
But at the end of the day, he was killed by a cop and his friends and his buddies that watched and sat there and let it happen. You had people trying to help the man. You had Officer Tao standing in front of them, basically not allowing them to move near the body or anything like that, protecting his brother in arm, kill a man. And that's why they are being tried for second degree accessory to murder.
Accessory to murder.
Yeah.
My question is, do y'all like say that? I don't know. If that was my friend and my friend saying he couldn't breathe, I think I might risk it all, and try to push that off.
I think you said this last week.
Yeah.
I mean,
I might try to risk it off and push him up off. You know what I mean? That just
you never know what
that's
you're
just
doing in the situation, but I think I would.
But then again, a lot of people that was viewing on, they see 3-4 officers surrounding him. So they like, okay, they come close, dude gonna pull out. You know, the officer gonna pull out on them. So I mean, you really got to think of that too.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about. That's why I say you never know what you can say what you're gonna do, but you never know what you would do in the situation.
My friend, I don't know.
Now,
I probably
mean,
gonna have to push him above him.
Both of y'all have further training than I do on stuff like that, so y'all might be able to do a little bit more than me. But I would probably think about it for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was disturbing, man. That's more than disturbing.
But the other officers, it was like they 34th day, so of course they gonna listen to the guy who been there the longest. But but really, you should know better, man.
Shoot, Tao was there with him though.
Yeah.
Tao got charges. The Asian guy, he got charges. He already been brought up on charges.
I'm just
stuff.
saying they should know, like, yo, you choking the shit out this dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean, their third and fourth day, they should know what's going on.
Yeah.
They know what's going on.
I think he was just showing them. It's like he was trying to show out for the cats who just got on the office. You know what I'm saying? Who just got on the force, for real.
Well,
If I'm watching his body language and he trying to hands in his pocket, making it look like it's nothing to him, like, come on, man, you just egging as hell, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Like, that's really some hate shit right there.
It was, and
I can't even watch the full thing. Like, I'm not about to watch the full thing. It hurt me to my heart to hit play.
Yeah.
I watched a minute or two, and I'm like, man, this dude, his body language would have just made me upset.
Yeah.
Off top, like I would just been.
You should
upset.
seen the other view.
Like,
They got another view with my man just chilling. Like the view I saw with Tao, making people not like basically defending his boy.
Yeah.
Like that's the rough view because you can see George Floyd on the ground, and you can see where his body is basically released because he's dead, and my man still has his knee on his neck. And then you see the paramedics show up, and then you see them grab his lifeless body. Like they check it for a pulse, they move away, they go get the gurney, and they go to pick him up. But he's not, has no signs of life in his body.
So let me check this out.
So he's dead.
You got your knee on something that if it's punctured or if it's squeezed, you're not gonna be able to breathe anyway. Mm-hmm. You have your body weight on the thing that your breath passes through. Mm-hmm. What you expect gonna happen to somebody after like 8 minutes?
He said he couldn't breathe, so that meant he could breathe.
What?
No, they said he couldn't. They said if he couldn't breathe, then he wouldn't be able to talk. That's what they said.
But people don't understand.
But no, I seen that too. I'm just saying, I seen that too. I'm like,
people don't understand. You still have breath in your body, but he can't. He's using that breath to talk.
You know what I want?
Once he's out of breath, because once you out of breath, you can't talk anymore. It's like holding your breath.
But here's what I want everybody to understand. Because everybody that says that makes that statement, I want them to understand this. They're the same people that say they can't breathe with the mask on. They say they can't wear a mask.
Man, yo, talk.
They say they can't wear a mask for COVID-19. They not hearing you back then.
Right? Yeah. They ain't hearing you back then.
So if they want to make this statement, I can't wear a mask because I can't breathe.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's talk about you having a 200-pound man on your neck, and then you can't breathe.
It don't matter how.
Cause you can't breathe.
Because I've seen people say, "Oh, he was a big dude, so he should." What? It's the neck area, period. It doesn't matter how.
Yeah.
What you got?
Let somebody 200 pounds put their all their body weight on your neck.
Let's try it right here
for
on
8 minutes. I'm not listen. I won't do it for 5 seconds. Listen, we ain't gonna do that. Listen, man.
I won't do it for 5 seconds.
It does not compute.
Yeah, it's facts though.
Like if they want to complain about Chauvin, whatever his name is, if they want to say that he didn't hurt George Floyd because he could still breathe, then I want all these people that complain to put on their mask and walk around.
Ask them, can we put our fucking knee on your neck?
Hey,
let's do that for a minute. See how you feel.
They won't last 30 seconds.
They won't last 30 seconds.
They won't last 30 seconds.
Are you gonna follow? I bet they gonna try to call the police on you and everything. I was like, okay, so what you think he was feeling like?
Exactly.
Like, come on now, they were the police.
He can have nobody to call. That's why he was calling out the other people.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing, and y'all know, because y'all both had the whole gas mask thing, right?
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get out. Like,
that's a scary situation.
Like, they tell y'all, you put your gas mask on, you go in. They want to prove that it works.
Yeah,
you put
like,
your gas mask on,
take it off. And they trying to get us to say what the Soldier's Creed.
Like,
I got 2 words out. That was Murder, She Wrote. I thought I was done. I was like,
oh, you're a wimp, bro.
How far you get there?
I got about halfway.
Man, he ain't get halfway, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
I ain't bullshitting.
He ain't get halfway. I was done.
One dude finished the whole thing. I'm not lying to you. He finished the whole thing.
I believe that.
He a G.
There is a couple people that got, I was
G,
done.
Bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I was done. Like, I was like,
because after you start doing that, they start marching you out. It's like one dude, he's sitting there saying the whole jump. Word for word.
He was trying to prove something. I had nothing to prove. I was like, hey, it don't work. I can't do it. Let's go.
And that ain't even the worst part. The worst part is when that air hits you when you get outside.
It gets worse.
Does it?
That's the worst part. Like,
you in the gas already trying to breathe, but as soon as you walk out, it's like your eyes water, you drooling, snotting. You just look like you just.
If you got a cold or something, it's gonna knock it out.
Yo, facts, bro.
Nose running.
Corona would have been knocked out.
I understand they tell y'all not to eat like fruit and stuff like that because otherwise you can be throwing it up for like days.
Yeah.
Or something like, well, not days, but like all day if you eat something.
I was
some stuff like that.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
But I mean, still, you could not breathe though.
To be funny, but it actually was like annoying. It's like
but you literally know the effect of not being able to breathe.
Yes.
Like the same thing with people with asthma. You know the effect of not being able to breathe. It's a thing. Like if you get an asthma attack, you can't breathe. You need to find that pump or something to try to help you.
Yeah.
Same difference. That's why
a lot of guys was hurting though, bro. They were hurting.
I believe it.
Those gas ain't they be hurting.
Sneezing, snotting. Like you
so,
broke up with your girlfriend in 10 years. You left me.
Hey, but it lets you know that you can trust your mask though, and that's the whole point.
I'll pray. I ain't taking it off. All right, we're good.
That's the whole point. Is to give you that trust in that mask.
It ain't bad.
I'm not lying. As soon as you break the seal, you feel it hit you right here. And I kept on going. I thought it was good. I still like this.
You straight. And then once you take that breath,
that's it. You think you? I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna say I thought I was dying, but I was like,
oh, he's a wimp.
Man, shut up, yo. I am. No, but we good. What you got for us?
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. But Candace Owens, she's a terrible human being.
Oh, we still talking about
her? No, I'm closing it out.
Please.
She's a terrible human being, in my opinion, and I think that I'm not gonna say what I think. I'm really not. I'm just gonna close out on her.
Man, just let her ride.
We done.
Man.
We done with Candace Owens.
She gonna do what she gonna do, man.
She gonna do what she do. But as a 31-year-old human, as a black human,
she right there, Mike.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Finish.
She's born 89,
Next
bro.
topic we got. We done. Next topic we got. We done. We done with this.
Yeah, she should understand, and she should know what's going on.
She drank wild turkey.
Probably, actually. Anyway, forgetting all that, let's close out with some better news. The NBA is basically back.
It ain't back yet.
No, it ain't back yet. You gotta
July
wait till
31st.
July, bro. God dang.
Told you when Leo season hit, bro, everything gonna be alright.
All right, y'all. July 31st to October 12th. This has been the Experts About None because we're not going to rub Byron's ego tonight.
Nah, we saying, baby. You just saying Leo
What
season.
you said?
When I said when Leo season hit, they shit gonna be back.
When did they get approved?
What's going to be back?
They got approved in
The
Gemini.
country going to be back?
NBA, NFL,
NFL is not going to be back in July 31st.
training camp.
I mean,
That's what y'all training camp started for.
yeah, but
Both-
NFL just going to be... Nah, I don't count training camp. We
Everything.
talking in September when it's real. You can tell.
You got that preseason.
You can see it in their eyes.
It's important. Training camp is important.
Look,
You gotta see what you got.
I'm ready. But, because I think MLB was trying to start on July 4th. That ain't going to work.
Yeah.
NHL, I think they're going to start in the middle of July. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
I won't.
And NFL, you already know when they go. They saying they right on schedule. Say no, you know what I'm saying? They good, right on schedule.
They've done everything there.
Yeah,
They
but
drafted.
is the arena's gonna be filled or not?
No,
Probably not.
I seen a couple soccer games last night while I was out at where was I?
Those were repeats. They weren't real soccer games.
No, there was no crowd.
Oh, I was
There
gonna say
no crowd.
Oh, okay.
There was no crowd at all.
Never
So that wasn't a repeat.
Oh, okay.
It was like happening.
NASCAR's like
I
that
was
right
like, okay. UFC, no crowd. You got a couple people in there with some masks and the
Yeah.
fighters, and the ref wearing the mask. I ain't gonna talk about that.
now. The ref was wearing a mask,
Yeah,
but the fighters weren't wearing a mask.
we ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, the
Some stuff is
NBA
starting
is
to come
back.
back, so I'm happy. You know,
So are y'all with this? Y'all with the NBA format?
13 out of the West, 9 out of the East.
Yeah.
Who's this benefit? Who is this going to benefit?
Everybody.
But no, I'm saying who benefits from this?
You
rest?
want me to say LeBron?
Yeah, go ahead and say.
See,
And I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm just saying it. Everybody, honestly, some people can come back from injury quicker. Somebody was like, "Can Durant come back?" No, because I don't think the Nets are even in that 9 out of the East. I don't think so.
Yeah, they
The
are.
teams.
They are.
Ooh, maybe Durant might play
Durant's
a game
not.
and a half.
Durant said he's not coming back.
Yeah, he
The rest
said-
of it ain't coming back, B.
no,
Now,
no,
it would have been interesting is if the Warriors could have made the cut.
I knew they won't.
But if they would have made the cut,
His favorite player couldn't carry that team.
but I think Clay would have been back.
Yeah.
I would love to see Clay.
Clay
That's
would have
my
been
guy.
back. Steph, everybody would have been back
Everybody need to leave
with the
Leave
Warriors.
Draymond there.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would have been interesting to see the
Yeah,
Warriors come back as a full team and try to play their way in.
But now, how are they going to do next season? Because usually the season starts in October.
They rolling it all up. They're gonna do the draft. It's 2 days if the season ends on the
October
finals
12th.
going to end on October 12th, no matter
Yeah,
what.
No matter what, yeah.
They have 72 hours to get their affairs in order, make any deals they want, and then they do the draft.
Oh, they said they just going to roll, bro. We said, hey, to the crib. Let's go. That's a bet. That's a big bet.
That's how, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I know that's what they're doing.
So
It's
they
gonna-
get probably a month off, and they got to hit right.
Not
back into
even
the
a
season.
month. That's going to be like, unless they push. They say we'll push it to like November. Then all right, because usually it starts like the last week of October. Like
Yeah, I
usually,
mean, I don't-
And they might be like, let's just push it to November for the sake of giving them a full rest. That's a bet. But there's going to be a lot of schedule conflicts because of like NFL starting, NHL starting.
Why are there going to be schedule conflicts?
I'm talking about like trying to mix and match what you're going to watch on, have on what channel. And
Get a
stuff like that.
DVR, baby. Let's roll.
You're just gonna be mixing and matching, boy.
Hey, we'll
Some
watch
good-
it later.
Some good Monday night games. Then MLB, if they start.
Oh,
the
yeah,
playoffs,
Booger's out. So we ain't got to listen to Booger McFarlane on Monday nights as well.
Y'all, if y'all are watching or listening, y'all do not understand our hate for Booger. Like, if you heard one of our bloopers on like episode, I think it might have been like 7, 8, maybe, I don't know. But Booger McFarlane is an idiot, like a whole idiot.
Like, I don't wish for anybody's downfall, and I don't try to mess up a man's
do
checks,
your
but
thing.
he ain't he not built for
You're not
Monday
built for
night
that.
football.
Like Jason Witten realized, I can't do this. Let me go back to what I know.
Jason Webb was better than him.
No, but no, I'm saying Jason Witten was better than him. Yes, but Jason Witten.
Cowboys even dropped him. He in Oakland now. Ain't he?
Cowboys even dropped the whole thing.
I think Jason Witten dropped them. I think Jason Witten was like, you know what?
He's like,
I'm gonna get up out of here. This
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
getting
work.
no chip. I ain't getting no chip.
not in this time.
Not this time. Ain't got no
Not
chip.
this year or next.
Talk all that shit, man.
Cowboys guy.
He done won 2 playoff games his whole career there.
With Romo, he
Romo won 1 playoff game? 2 playoff games. And he missed the one last year, so was he winning last year?
Yeah.
They didn't win. They didn't even make the playoffs. Excuse me. But yeah, so he won 3.
year before that. No. Yeah, he came back last
3.
year. So yeah, only maybe 3 by accident.
3 playoff games his whole career. Ain't even got a no. He ain't even played for no NFC championship or nothing like that. None of that.
All right.
Ain't got that far.
We're not talking about that.
Why?
We talking about the NBA.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's why.
Yeah, we just
Somehow we got
sidetracked.
back, and then when we get to talk about the,
Salty Eagles, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
we don't
not
like
salty. I am not. I am an unbiased.
That's a lot.
Football.
Anyway, back to the NBA. We
Name
had
the
this
teams.
conversation.
Name teams in the East. Name teams in the West.
I mean, I'm not gonna name them all, but I will. Do you? You don't know them at all? Okay.
So
All
I
right.
said name 'em.
I'll run them real quick. All right. So I'll run them real quick. All right. So we got from the East. We got the Bucks, the Raptors, the Celtics, the Heat, the Pacers, the 76ers, the Nets, the Magic, and the Wizards.
Magic, man.
Magic
Okay.
and what they had to do.
No, actually, Magic.
Been like 5 teams in the East. Okay. So they had to get somebody from the East.
They say, you know what, Wizards, come on, bro. Just come on with it. Come on with it.
All right.
Come on with it.
So with the West is stacked. We got Lakers, Clippers,
name it.
Nuggets. Huh?
I almost couldn't name it myself. Keep going.
Some of them maybe. Anyway, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Jazz, Thunder, Rockets, Mavericks, Blazers, Kings, Spurs, Suns, Pelicans, and Grizzlies.
They might as well just put the whole God bless the West in there.
I mean, just about.
God, no. I think that's one less team. There might be one team off. No, they're 2 teams off. Because 30 teams in the league.
It's a few teams you're missing. You
There's
know.
2 teams they're missing.
What are the 2 teams?
Out of the West.
What are the 2 teams?
I don't know. I just know it's 2 teams. If it's 15 plus 15, what's that?
30.
All right, then. So, you name 13 teams out of the West. There's 2 teams missing. I just don't
So
know.
what I'm trying to figure out, because I remember earlier you were saying that Dame said they didn't have a chance.
Yeah, he said that. He was like, hey, we ain't got a chance.
But they in there, though. They got to play
what
for
he's
it.
saying is he'd rather just wait till next season and just, you know what I'm saying, everybody recover and everything.
I mean, they got to play. I think they got to play in, though.
They got a chance still.
They got to play in.
But I know him. I know
think.
the Magic. I think Magic, and they're in their own hometown. I think they said they didn't want to be in there. They really didn't care for it.
Look,
I'm trying to think of the other 2 teams.
That's because they ain't competing for nothing.
well, obviously it's the Warriors.
All right, Warriors is one down. I don't know who the other one is.
He said they ain't got a chance.
Yeah,
He said that out of his own mouth?
yeah, on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, I don't know.
'Cause even the owner voted nah.
Yeah,
For
they
the- for all
voted.
that, they
The
voted
owner
no.
voted. No, I don't know nothing about Dame.
Yeah, it was just one owner that voted no.
Well,
Yeah, it was him.
Portland.
It was the
Portland.
Lakers because they were like, "We good. We ain't worried. We're gonna pick up somebody." They must got something up their sleeve. I don't know.
Yeah, they must got some more.
So Warriors, I'm still trying to think of some team
Because
because they literally took the whole Western Conference and could just put everybody in there. That's a disrespectful shot to the East, honestly.
But how long? I mean, that's been a thing for a while, though.
Yeah, facts, big facts.
So I mean,
Even Phoenix made it, so that they not even a team I can say.
yeah.
But anyway, Warriors and then even Sacramento made this list. God, dog,
Damn.
that's saying a lot.
Yeah, the Kings are there. Anyway,
But yeah, keep it going.
so who y'all want? Who y'all got?
Man, look, you already know who I got, man. I got the Kings.
The Kings to not be there. Okay, that's fine.
Man, I got the Lakers, man. It's gonna be a Lake show.
I got Lakers and
You gotta have a team from the East though, Bob, to play.
Oh, of
It's
course
gonna
the
be-
Bucks.
it's gonna be
So,
Lakers.
Bucks,
and
Lakers.
maybe the
Yeah.
Bucks. Maybe the Bucks.
Okay.
Boston got to pray.
You better watch out for the Raptors too, though.
Yeah, Boston got to pray though.
I watch out. I would
Watch out for the
definitely.
Clippers too, but Boston got to pray. If they
The
gonna
Clippers
make
were falling off, and I don't know if
it. They got rest. They good.
I don't know.
Rest
I think rest is bad for them. They need to be together, and they need to build chemistry. And I don't think
they got rest. They good.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck with that. I think they need to.
Trying to save them ain't working.
I think they needed to be together.
They need to be together a little bit longer.
Get more chemistry.
Yeah, I can dig that.
So
I can dig that. I'm just talking trash.
I don't think that's gonna work out as they want. Basically, so Lakers. I'm with it. Celtics might be interesting.
That's what I said. Celtics, they gotta pray. They can play, but they gotta pray too, along with every game.
I don't look for anybody else out of the East to get anywhere. So the top three in the East,
by accident,
and maybe the Heat.
Shout out to Brent.
No, I mean the Heat were looking good. Jimmy was getting together with old boy. Hero and stuff. They were looking nice. So.
No, they were.
But it could the balance could just be off a little bit. You know, you got to get back into b-ball shape, man. If you ain't in the shape, you just out of shape, bro.
We seen Bron. I don't know about anybody else. But we seen Bron.
Bron look like Kimbo.
Yeah. I don't know if you putting up shots Kimbo. Or not. You ain't running no 5-on-5s. It's a different beast, man. You can be shooting around and look good, but once that ball get thrown up to ball, it's different.
Bron had Kimbo beard with a blade body.
Yeah, Bron been training, so I don't know about anybody else.
He had a Wesley Snipes body from Blade.
I think he ready, man. He ready to get that fourth ring, get it over with, and get the fifth one next year.
Somebody said, I've seen somebody say that if he gets this ring, he should just retire and be done. I was like, why?
I don't think he will.
Think so. Nah.
But anyway, everybody, we're happy about the NBA being back. We hope that everybody's been being safe out here. If you're protesting, do it and be safe. Huh? Anyway, like I said, if you're protesting, do it and be safe. Be smart. Don't get baited. Don't let these people set you up to riot and stuff, because you see it on TV. You see it a lot. You see people breaking in stores, but the people coming out of some of these stores don't look like they supporting the cause. They look like they want to get something from H&M. Very interesting. So don't fall for it.
But
huh?
No, I was just gonna say they just happened to see a 59-inch TV. If you need my address, let me know.
What type of dimensions is that? 59.
59. He just go 50. You might as well just go for a smooth 60.
Right. This man trying to get the Chinese
59.
If you see a 54-inch screen TV, let me.
It's either 50, 55, 60,
this
65,
man,
70.
he keep falling short.
Let me get a 43-inch.
They do make a 40. They do make a 43.
They actually do make a 43.
But this dude fell short of all the other ones. He was like a 59, a 54. Man, it's
Vegas
55
can't be
and
choosers.
60.
Vegas can't be choosers. Look.
Okay.
If you see a nice size TV above 50, let me know.
Okay.
I feel good, babe.
Good luck with that. Anyway, please be safe. If at all possible, try not to destroy your own community, because at the end of the day, we need to come back there and stay.
I'm just thinking, like, if you a deadbeat right now, you was hitting licks. Like, right now. Like, think about it. Like,
he said, you know what?
Like, think about it. You getting unemployment, $900 a week.
Bruh,
you looting. You getting free shit. Like,
yo, you good.
You hitting licks.
Yo, you
selling.
Listen.
People they might as well loot a house.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then they giving out EBT now.
Looting the houses?
Hey,
like you hitting licks, bro.
Durante, go home.
Lick out here.
You know I'm playing, bro.
So you mean tell you getting $3,600 a month free sitting at the crib and you looting?
A warehouse?
Yeah. Man.
Okay, I'm gonna clean it up for you.
You hitting licks.
A house. Okay. Warehouse. Say warehouse.
That's my bad. Warehouse.
Okay. Anyway, like I was saying,
55.
Everybody be safe and do what you need to do. Because, I mean, we definitely need a change. So, everybody be safe. Byron?
Yeah, man. Y'all be good, man.
Y'all stay safe. And wash your hands still.
Oh, yeah, definitely do that.
Wash your hands and wash your hands.
Definitely do that, man. Y'all be safe in these streets, man.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in. This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and we out.
Girl, please let me win this other ammunition, man. I'm ready when y'all are. Just to,
Are you
I don't
sure?
know no topics. I'm scared.